Good afternoon, class. I had to run to West High this afternoon, so Mr. Mead is going to help you out with this. The first thing I need for you to do is to take out your homework. We're going to pass out one of the homework slips. Please copy down problems 4, 10, and 15 from the homework and turn those into the basket. When you get that done, I will have the answers on the board shortly. So please pause the video while the students copy down those 3 problems and turn those into the basket. Thanks. Here are the answers to the homework for problems 1 through 17. If you just had like 75 degrees and did not have the acute scaling on there, you will get half credit. So again, remember the ones that we were talking about, problems number 4, number 10, and number 15. If you have any questions, you can shoot me an email and I will answer those. Otherwise, we'll be good to go. We are going to be taking a quiz tomorrow, and it will be over lesson 7.1, lesson 7.2, and lesson 7.3. There will be 15 questions on the quiz. There will be 28 points, so there will be a couple things that you will have to do a couple things with. Today we are going to do a little bit review. So Mr. Mead will be handing out a packet for you that you will be able to use, and I will go over some things so that you can write down some notes. So please pause the video and hand out those packets to the students, and then when you have those handed out, you can start it up again. Thanks. So some of the key words that you are going to need to know is adjacent angles. As a reminder, adjacent means they are next to and they share one line. Vertical angles are ones that are opposite. They'd be like 123 and x are vertical. Vertical also have the same congruent angles. They are equal. So if this is 123, then x is also 123 in this example. In our first example, we know that these are next to each other. Those are adjacent. So we also know that this both add up to 90. So please find the value of x in this one. In this one, tell me what these angles are right here, and then figure out what the value of x is. Please pause the video, allow students to figure out the value of x, and I'll be back with the answers. In this first one, I will have 69 plus x equals 90. To get x all by itself, I will subtract the 69 degrees. 90 minus 69 equals 21. So x in this one is 21. Those again are adjacent. In these, we know that vertical angles are equal. So the way I would set this up is x plus 3 equals 84. To get x all by itself, I will subtract 3 from both sides. That will leave me with x equals 81. The value of x is 81. Our next example deal with complementary and supplementary. Complementary angles add up to 90 degrees. Supplementary angles add up to 180 degrees. You can see in this example that they have 2x minus 8 plus 42 will equal 90. I can combine the 42 and the minus 8. I will get 34 because those are like terms. To get the 2x by itself, we subtract 34. That leaves us with 2x equals 56. Divide by 2, our answer is 28. X is 28. Please do, on the next page, example 3 and example 4. First off, tell if they are complementary or supplementary, and then tell me the value of x. Please pause the video, allow students to work on those. The way I set up the first one is 6x plus 1 plus 29 equals 90. This gives me 30 when I combine the 1 and the 29, so I have 6x plus 1, or excuse me, plus 30 equals 90. In order to solve this, I subtract the 30 from both sides, which will give me 6x equals 60. Divide by 6 on both sides, so in this case, x equals 10. In our second example, we have 4x plus 10 plus x equals 180. Because this is a straight line, these are supplementary. When I combine the 4x and the 1x, I get 5x. So 5x plus 10 equals 180. I subtract 10 from both sides. I will have 5x equals 170. Divide by 5, x equals 34. The value of x is 34 on those supplementary angles. In our third part that we are going to talk about today, we have to draw a triangle with a 3.5 centimeter side and a 4 centimeter side that meet up with a 25-degree angle. And then we're going to classify that triangle. So what we have done here is this is a 3.5 centimeter side. We drew a 25-degree angle in here, and then we connected that with a 4 centimeter side. In order to make that true, we then make it a triangle by connecting these two dots, and then we have a 3.5, a 4 with a 25-degree. This is going to be an obtuse because this side will be bigger than 90, and obtuse scalene because that is the case. I would like for you to please try number 5 and 6. Draw a triangle with angle measures of 40, 50, and 90, and then draw a triangle with a 3-inch side and a 4-inch side that meet with a 30-degree angle. Please try those now. As you look at these two, I drew a line here. I took my protractor, I put it on one side, I made a 40-degree angle up to here. I then took my protractor to the other side. I made a 50-degree angle. When I connected those, this angle right here is a 90-degree angle. So we have a 40, 50, 90-degree triangle. In this case, I drew my first centimeters of 3 centimeters on the bottom, 3 inches on the bottom. I then took my protractor, put my protractor here, got a 30-degree angle, and then I rotated my ruler up so that I can line this up like so. I then drew it out to 4 centimeters from that, and I connected those triangles. The last things that I want you to try to do are to find the value of x on number 7 and number 8, and then classify the triangles. In the first one, I know that 49 plus 90 plus x has to equal 180. When I add these two together, it is 139 plus x equals 180. To get the x all by itself, I will subtract 139. That will leave me with x equals 41 degrees. Since this is 41, this is 49, and this is 90, it is a right scalene. All sides are different. In this one, I know that 110 plus 35 plus x plus 12 will equal 180. When I add the 110 plus the 135, that's 145, plus the 12, which is 157. Subtract that from 180. 180 minus 157 is 23. So x is 23. Because this is two lines there, 23 plus 12 is 35. This is an obtuse isosceles. Your job today is on the next page. There are 14 problems. I would like for you to continue to review and do problems 1 through 14. There is extra room on the back of that page in case you need to draw some triangles. You will have the rest of class period to work. This will be checked tomorrow quickly before the quiz, and it does need to be done as it will be homework. Thanks and have a great day. Quiz is Tuesday, tomorrow.